yours, welcome back to another video. So in this week's video we have another trip announcement for you, hence the mess that you can see behind me. But before we go through that, don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you like seeing content like this, but let's jump in. So this trip is a very special trip and we are heading off to Portugal. We're heading off for 8 days and we're stopping at Lisbon and Ceia because my little brother is getting married. So we're incredibly excited. We've waited a very long time for this trip and knock wood, but thank goodness everything is looking okay for us to go. And we're finally ready to start packing. And for this video, I have recently done a pack with me when we were going to Disneyland Paris. So I thought I would take this opportunity. I reached out on Instagram to ask for some questions, so I thought we would treat it like a bit of a chatty vlog. I will answer some questions while I get through this mess and help keep me entertained basically. So we have luggage allowance for the 3 of us, but we're going to try and get away with it in 2 if we can. I've got 1 case directly below me, and what I'm going to do is split our things across both cases. That just makes me feel a lot more comfortable when travelling. So, thank you to everyone who submitted a question. The first question that I've got is Christmas or Halloween? So, definitely Christmas. Definitely Christmas. I love Christmas so much and I just love all the decorations. I love the atmosphere. I love how happy everybody is. I like the weather. I think Halloween is something that when I was younger we used to trick or treat, that kind of thing. But Halloween is becoming a lot more of a big deal these days, and I don't know, we love Halloween and we love all like the pumpkins and everything, but we've not been pumpkin picking because we are away on Halloween. Oscar has done a Halloween party with his Beavers group and that was nice, but I guess this year, because we're not really here for it, it's a little bit muted this year. So yeah, definitely Christmas. I cannot wait for Christmas this year. We've got like a lot of exciting things like coming up and planned. I can't wait to get the tree up. I think the house just looks amazing, all decorated for Christmas. So yeah, Team Christmas. The next question is favourite Disney food. That's interesting. I think I'm much more of a savoury person than like a sweet person. So Disney has like a fantastic mix of both, which is great. But I would definitely say Disney savoury food, I think. So things like loaded hot dogs from Casey's Corner, or loaded tater tots, or all the breakfasts with, well, Mickey waffles, I guess, bring in like the sweet element. But I just love like all the food that we have in Disney. I have obviously talked about it a lot. I think you're never like shy of things at Disney to eat, but if I was looking at like a menu, then I definitely think I would be more tempted by the savoury options than the sweet options. But that being said, when we were on the cruise, I just loved the Mickey waffles so much. Like starting the day with Mickey waffles was just like amazing, and I just wish that we could do that like every day because the Mickey waffles are just amazing. I know Oscar would be amazed by daily Mickey waffles. So I guess savoury, but I'll make an exception for Mickey waffles. So next question, did you love Disney as a child? And what was your favourite film growing up? So yeah, absolutely loved Disney as a child. In particular, Winnie the Pooh was my favourite character, and I don't have it because it will be at my mum's house to like insert a photo, so you'll just have to imagine. But I had a Winnie the Pooh purple tracksuit with a matching bum bag, and I've just loved like Winnie the Pooh, like in particular my favourite character. So I definitely think my favourite film growing up was Winnie the Pooh, like the classic version, and of course all the books, which I know isn't Disney, but obviously the film's been based on the book. And when I was like pre-teen, I guess, before I went through my goth phase. Winnie the Pooh, I had everything, like all the merchandise, like all the they used to do Beanie Babies that you could get from the Disney shop in lots of different like outfits and things. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh, always have a soft spot for Pooh and the gang. So the next question here is, what made you start a YouTube channel? And what made me start a YouTube channel? I think how long have I had my channel for now? Coming up to 2 years next February. Now last year when I started my channel, it was kind of as COVID was just about to happen, so there was lots of stuff being talked about in the press. I was kind of really into like YouTube at the time. I was thinking about our next trip, how that didn't happen, and I was just really into YouTube vlogs at the time. How am I supposed to fold this? I always roll rather than fold, but I'm trying to limit the creases. So yeah, I was watching a lot of YouTube channels at that time, and I thought we had some things like coming up, like trips. We were like redecorating our bedroom, and these were the kinds of things that I was interested in watching. So I thought, I wonder if I could do that. So obviously I have a full-time job, and I never thought about YouTube, and I never think about YouTube as like a career or anything like that. It is literally just for fun. So I thought, well, you know, let's give it a go and see what happens. So I started off filming just on my phone. I obviously didn't invest in like any equipment or anything until I thought, oh, I actually do really enjoy this and I want to make like better quality content. So just started on my phone and was just really starting to film things that I would like to watch. And then obviously lockdown happened, and I'm very much a completer finisher. So because I'd had it in my head that I'm going to do this YouTube channel, I'm going to do a new video every week, I was kind of really committed to that, and that actually then gave me stuff to do during lockdown when everything was just crazy. Obviously we weren't going out, we weren't doing anything. So yeah, it just gave me something to focus on. So that's why I did it, really, literally just for fun. And then as my channel has grown, as like a lot more of you come to watch, so thank you so much for that. That to me is crazy, that actually people want to watch about our trips and our lives and things. So thank you, it honestly just means so much to us. And when we look back at the videos, especially like the trips that we've done and vlogging the trip, it's just incredible family memories that we wouldn't have got. Obviously we could take photos and stuff, but it's not quite the same as film. So having these family videos and memories to look back on is just amazing. So literally just for fun, try and squeeze it in around my day job. That's why I still only do one video a week, unless there's something going on where we've got like pre-planned content for. And I just love like all the people that I've met. It's just been incredible, so love it. So next question, which is your dream park? One you've done or one you want to? So for the longest time, Florida was our dream park because of all the different experiences there. It was just, for us, that was our sort of like once in a lifetime. Like, it's obviously a very expensive trip and it just did not disappoint, so that was always our dream park to get there. But now that we've been to Florida and experienced that, I would love to do California and like the original park. I think we've been watching a lot on Disney Plus, all the series like Behind the Magic and things like that, and seeing all of like how it all came together, the conception, the design, the build, like the challenges, has just made it so much more interesting, I think, to want to actually go and see it for ourselves. I know it's a little bit smaller obviously than Florida. It's kind of, I get the impression it's more similar to Disneyland Paris in terms of the two different parks and the close proximity and things. So that would be one that we would love to go and see. But then of course, just because I'm greedy, and like I say, because of all the things that we've like looked up and watched, again, just like the parks on the other side of the globe in terms of like Shanghai and Tokyo Disney and things. I mean, basically it's a bucket list dream for us to go to every single Disney park, basically. So yeah, will we get to do that at some point? Maybe in the future, like the near distant future as well, but who knows. But that would be the dream. Every Disney park, absolute bucket list that. So next question, where is your favourite place to go on holiday? So I'm going to be greedy and say 2, because I'll pick a Disney and a sort of non-Disney. So Disney, we love Disneyland Paris so much. It will always be our like home park, and I think that's just because we've been going there for so many years and we've watched Oscar grow up there, and for us it's like such an easy park or set of parks to do because we're so familiar with them, we know them so well, but there's still always like new and interesting things to see every time we go. There's something that we haven't experienced before. So I think favourite Disney park to go to is probably Disneyland Paris, and also it kind of ticks boxes in the sense that it's only a 45-minute flight, it's easier to kind of get to, pack for, all the rest of it. There's no like Disney transport involved in the sense of like where we usually stay, we can just walk to the parks and things. So I don't know, it just ticks a lot of boxes for us. So I think Disneyland Paris will always be like our favourite Disney park to get to. Like I say, it's much more accessible than Florida or any of the others, so I'll go with that. I think favourite non-Disney place to go, ooh, that's tricky, because usually pre-COVID we would try and do like a Disney holiday, but also like a beach holiday, because we do love that sun, love the sea, love the beach. Oscar loves a beach holiday, so we usually, and we've been quite lucky that we've been able to kind of do sort of one of each, obviously pre-COVID times. And the last place that we went to as a family, and we usually go for these ones like with a big family group as well, with my mom, my sister, my niece, and that would probably be Carla d'Or, and that was just one of our absolute favourite holidays. Like, it's just, the weather was beautiful, the beaches were beautiful, there were so many great places to eat. It was, again, just like quite an easy holiday with everything being like in sort of like close proximity, loads of things to do. So, and that was one of our holidays that was cancelled because of COVID, so really disappointed that we didn't get to go there this year. But hopefully we'll get to go back soon, because it's just a really nice place to go if you've got children, or even without children, but with children it's just a really nice and easy place to visit. So I would recommend, and hope we get to go back soon. So next question, tell us something we may not know about you. I don't know, I think I'm a pretty open book, so you probably know already quite a few things about me. Things you may not know. I grew up dancing, and that kind of turned into dancing like on some like stage shows that were going on, and then actually like playing the kids in some of those stage shows. So that kind of thing I just really loved from quite a young age. But I suppose as I started to get older, kind of fell out of it a little bit, because anybody who dances or has children that dance know that it's a real huge effort that you have to put into it. I think we used to dance, me and my sister, we used to dance like 3 times a week, and then if there were like shows coming up or practices or anything like that, obviously that was more on top. So as it started to like hit sort of teenagery years, I think it was like about, or well, pre-teen really, about 11, kind of just fell out of it a little bit. And yeah, so we didn't dance following that, but that was something that I really loved and enjoyed doing. And I also loved to watch like dancing now. Like there was a show on Disney Plus, was it called On Point, I think, and that was about sort of like kids who dance, and that was just really nice to watch actually. So that's probably something that you don't know about me. And the other thing, and don't try and Google it because you won't find it, but I was on The Weakest Link, and it's quite a funny story because I you know when you're at home and you're watching like quiz and game shows and things, and you're like, man, like how are these people not getting the answer? Like this really easy, like I am a total quiz master. Well, it is not like that in reality. Like with the lights on you, with the pressure, with the cameras, and like with other like contestants like staring at you, it was really tough. And yeah, I did not win The Weakest Link. I was not the first one voted out, but I was the second one voted out, which kind of tells you how I performed on that. So I wouldn't say it was like an embarrassing moment or anything like that. It was just totally different than what you imagine when you're watching it at home. So yeah, 2 things there that you may not know about me. So the next question is, what is the most exciting thing you have done in life to date? And that's quite an interesting one, because I haven't done anything like throw myself out of a plane or swim with sharks or anything like that. So I would probably say the most exciting thing that I've done is have Oscar. So if you've been watching my channel, obviously you'll know that I've got 2 older children, stepchildren. So those are Pete's children, and I've been in their life for a very long time, and I always knew that I wanted like my own children as well. But it was then just like us trying to figure out like when's the like right time to have a child, and obviously all needing to plan for a child and organise finances and, you know, all that kind of like life stuff. But it was just something that I always wanted to do, and it has been very exciting, because I think being a parent is probably one of just the most amazing things. And I don't know, just having like these little people that you know, help raise and develop, and you grow with them, I think is something that I guess was kind of surprising to me. But you do, like, they teach you new things every single day, and it is just exciting thinking about like what's your future gonna hold, what you're gonna do with your life, like how you're gonna turn out as a person. And you know, we're incredibly proud of our, you know, 3 kids. We've got one who's just gone to university, which is a dream of theirs, another who has just completed their apprenticeship, which is fantastic, and is then thinking about their lives going forward, and then Oscar is just a little joy. So yeah, the most exciting thing I think I've ever done is just be a parent and just be responsible for someone. It's exciting but incredibly scary all at the same time, but so rewarding. So yeah, that's it. And then the final question, which is good timing because this stuff is stuff to go in the next case. I'm done with one case, woohoo! So final question is, will I be doing Vlogmas? So I've thought long and hard about this, because I have been watching other people's Vlogmases like previously and just really enjoy them, and it's something that I think would be a massive challenge for me. Like I say, I work full time. I currently only do sort of 1 video regularly a week. So it's something that, like I say, I've had to really think about and think, you know, obviously that is part of the challenge, is challenging yourself to do something. So yeah, I still need to kind of, because I like to pre-plan my content and think about what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, and have a schedule so that I know what I'm working towards. So I'll just give it a little bit more thought, and like I say, we've already got quite a lot of Christmas activities booked up that we're going to enjoy as a family, which I think would be good for Vlogmas content potentially. So I'm thinking about it. So watch this space. Let me know if you would like to see me do Vlogmas. Maybe that will help persuade me. But yeah, thinking about it, I've always enjoyed other people's, and like I say, I love Christmas, so why not? But like I say, it will be really difficult to do with everything else that's going on. So watch this space, I guess. So got through half of that, which is great. Still got another half to go, so nearly there with the packing. In terms of vlogs for this trip, I will be vlogging some of it. Obviously we're going for a family wedding, so we won't film too much of that, obviously, because it's personal. But the sort of pre and post bits, we definitely like to vlog. We have never been to Lisbon before. We've got some exciting stuff to happen whilst we're out there. So yeah, I think I will vlog as much of it as I can and want to share. So yeah, those will be the next vlogs, hopefully, that you will see. And as I mentioned in this video, it's just so nice to like vlog the trips and things. It is something that means a lot to us to look back on, so hopefully you will enjoy following along. So thanks again for watching. Again, thank you for the questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.